Good morning, everyone. This is Gail with Traders Help Desk, and this is a trade I'm in on the Euro Yen. You can see on the 720 it is at an ATR, and we're overextended using the pivot levels, and I'm expecting a magenta peak because we have a strong volume divergence here. So I entered, and my stop is at 85. Now my entry was actually back here, and by allowing a 15 pip stop, I allocated for that congestion dot to form. At the time I entered, I didn't know that it would form, but historically, if it breaks this ATR, then it's going to go to this congestion dot and then come down. That's what I was anticipating, and so far that's exactly what has happened. Now, I don't trade Forex through TradeStation. I actually use Oana, and you can see this was my entry at 71, and I actually have a stop in at 85. So I'm just waiting to see what happens, and this may be a trade that I'm in for a while, but I'm going to pause the screen and we'll see what happens. Okay, as you can see, it flipped the ATR. It's coming back to test it now to see if it is going to hold. Notice that the ATR is lower than the congestion dot. And again, this is just a very low risk entry based on the 720 being at the ATR. I have not moved my stop down. It's still at 85. And I'll show you a couple of other trades I'm in on the binaries. One is the Dow. You can see that it went back to this congestion dot. There was a binary available for like 25 bucks for the daily. I wanted to go out to a weekly, but they didn't have one that I liked. So I ended up going out on the daily. 17,420 is actually where the binary is. And if you read the blog this week, I posted about wolf wave potential that's on the Russell weekly. Now, I don't trade the Russell intraday, so I just use the higher time frames to identify trades. I do believe that the Russell is going to go down, and I did a weekly on the Russell at 1060, which was actually within 20 points of where price is, and I thought that was pretty good considering it moves about 15 points a day. So either it will take out this low, which is where the binary is, and I think this binary was right around $23 per contract of risk. So, you know, this is kind of risky because normally you don't trade 0.4 on the wolf wave. And I opted to do so because I do think it's going to come down. So just a couple of other trades that I'm in. One on a daily binary, one on a weekly binary. So we'll just keep watching the Euro Yen and see what happens. Again, I have not moved my stop down. As you can see, I'm well off of this ATR. So really believing that this ATR on the 720 is going to hold. You can see over here when that congestion dot developed, it went down, tested the ATR, and then went up. Well, in this case, it formed the congestion dot, came back to test the ATR, and I'm expecting it to come down. So we're right at the point on the 180 of making a magenta peak with all of the divergence that's on that chart. I would expect it to make the magenta peak, but again, this is, you know, wait and see approach. Okay, I'm still in this trade, and you can see I brought my stop down to 126.80, and that would be this red line over here on the Oana chart. And it's so far everything is going as I anticipated. They did check for buyers, and you know, we had diverging buying volume as it approached that ATR. So I do anticipate it going down. I would anticipate it coming back to 126.28 as it stands right now. So basically that's going to be about a 40 pip move, and I am not risking very much. So, and you can see we're getting a pop down right now on the euro. And I'm just going to hold it exactly where it's at, and we'll see what happens. Now, unfortunately, I probably won't be able to record the end. You'll have to keep up with it just watching the euro-yen chart, because I have a webinar this morning, and I want to go ahead and get the video posted. So just watch the euro-yen. I am targeting the 27.30 area. Either 126.27 or 126.30 for this trade, and we'll see what happens at the end of the day.